What's up, Purchase? Yeah, Shark, jump in this live. Shark, Purpose, hang out here too. Shark, jump in this live so you can have your say, man, so we can get this done with. What up, Big BZ? I had an issue yesterday with a gentleman that had a problem with somebody. We're gonna address it now. Like, man, what up, Shark? What's good, my brother?
What's going on, bro? I figured we could come figure this shit out as soon as possible.
Yeah, you know I stand on business. So what happened was
Exactly.
everybody knows that my stream is about protecting the ladies and children, right?
That's
You
true.
know that
That's
too,
true. You are about them ladies.
right? So my whole thing was that I was driving, right?
Yeah.
Um, your boy came in, first gen, had a problem with Miss Mary, right? We gonna call her name out since we talking about her because she was in my chat. Now let's understand when this whole thing first started, and you gave me the information about the dude. Respectfully, the dude has
Kage.
never been in my chat, right?
Yeah, Kage.
Right?
Yeah.
He's man enough not to come in my chat. Respectfully, that's his choice. Because everybody knows from me to you, we don't get down like that, right or wrong.
Yep.
So this whole thing with Mary, yeah, there's an issue with her, right? We don't get down with that either, right?
Yeah, but say you do. Well, you know that the issue behind the whole Mary situation, right?
Listen, I understand the issue. We don't got to get into that. The whole thing was that we don't support those chats. Am I right or wrong?
You 100% right. I was about to say I don't support nothing with
Okay, so
that.
let's go to the fact that if somebody comes into the chat, right, especially
Yeah,
a woman, right, this is sacred grounds in my chat. There's nobody to be attacked to nobody in the chat, even if it's a woman, right?
that's fair.
All right. So therefore, all I did was say that she came into the chat to show support for my channel, right? She
Yeah.
gave her likes. She said hello to people. Everybody that comes into the chat, besides today, I said hello to because I think I said hello to BZ. I don't know if I said something to purpose, but right now these are grown men, and they understand that I'm standing on business right now. So technically, it don't got nothing to do with you or them, right? Because you trying to resolve something respectfully as a man. Before all of this went down, I said in my chat, I talked about you saying I like the way how you get down respectfully because you understood that there's a certain language people want to talk, and I don't get down like that in my channel. Respectfully, you said, "Yo, let's go to my channel," because your boy came into my channel from jump before Mary, talking about Mary, on he wanted to curse and everything, right?
Yeah.
And I said, "Yo, we don't do that here, and I don't understand why every time you come into a chat you have to be angry."
I will say that too. I will say that for real though is I think Farmer got a little something else going on,
Right.
and without touching on too much about someone else's scenario, because I really don't know that person's scenario. I haven't found that person's information, being Mary. Uh, but I'm going on like based off of just what Mary has told me alone, and
Well, we already covered that.
yeah,
We
yeah,
already
that,
covered that.
it all kind of ties together. You see where I'm getting at here in just a second.
No, no, no. It don't tie together right now because we already said we don't support that channel.
Who
Right?
Mary's?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So
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 with
so
that,
let's go to the fact that I can't stop nobody from going into my channel, right?
that's true.
Um, the only person that rightfully doesn't belong in the channel is Kaji. Now, respectfully, I understand how you and your people feel about Mary, right? And respectfully, I still don't go in that channel, right?
Hmm.
But if
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
support my channel, remember, you got to engage with the people. I don't engage with those people. Respectfully, I said hello, and that was it. What I did engage on was him addressing her in my channel. That's not for him to
yeah.
do. Then
Okay,
the other
I
dude
see
came,
what you, I see what you're saying. So
right. So respectfully, the other
confirm
dude
this.
came at me talking about freedom of speech in capital letters. If you put capital letters, that's like yelling at me. I don't like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Everybody knows I don't
See,
like caps. This has nothing to do with right now, but I don't like caps because of my vertigo. Right or wrong?
right. That's what I'm saying. Is first gen always comes off hella aggressive. I will say that because even off in my chats, like whenever he tells people to like the chat, he's like the goddamn chat now, this, that, and another. You know what I'm saying? Uh, in all caps, like you normally say. So like, I see what you're saying
But we talking about the other dude, read something. Whoever read something is
about
uh,
first
Red
gen.
X or whatever that one is, and
Uh
he's the one that did it. First gen.
oh
I asked them politely if they don't this person wasn't commenting either. Mary wasn't commenting. She never said nothing. She never came back, right? So it
yeah,
had
yeah,
nothing to do with Mary at that point because she was gone. They still came back, um, pushing their agenda forward, talking about First Amendment rights. And I said, yo, this is my chat. You don't have no First Amendment rights, right? Because
yeah,
respectfully, regardless of what goes on anyone here, I just ask that you leave the women and children alone in here and respectfully um, take that someplace else. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If you don't want to be here, don't be here. You have a choice. We all men. Flip to another live,
yeah, yeah.
right? Why did he come from your live to come attack me? Because I know he was in your live because I went in your live to press the like. Now, all I said in my stream, which I don't know if you heard, is that I find that, and I
No,
say this all the time, I find that the
I didn't
people
hear.
that I support faithfully don't give me the same support, and um, I think it's all about being what's the word I'm looking for? Being a moderator, right?
Yeah,
And that really had nothing to do with you guys. I was just talking about something in general, a random topic. It had nothing to do with you. Then all of a sudden, after I
yeah,
said that, a few minutes later, everybody came over to my chat, right from your chat.
yeah,
So I thought that this dude went and said something about that, and that's what caused the problem. Now after that, right? Way after that. This is when that thing with Mary started. So I
yeah,
feel that he was looking to start something with somebody because he was angry at something, and he just needed somebody to take his anger out on.
yeah,
And
yeah.
once again, I'm gonna say I'm 56 years old. I don't have a son no more, but I'm gonna treat you like the way I treat my son if my son disrespects me, and that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? Let
Um,
you know
well,
that
I apologize for feeling like I disrespected you.
no, not you.
First of all, yeah, I know. Well,
Yo, Shark, hold up,
either
Shark. Wait a minute. I need you to listen to me. This don't
either
got
way,
nothing to do with you
it still came from
disrespecting
my
me.
channel, right? First gen
Hold
still
on,
came.
hold on. No, no, stop. This don't got nothing to do with you disrespecting me. It ain't about you and me,
Yeah. This is between what happened on your channel.
right? But you didn't disrespect me on my channel,
I didn't directly disrespect you. Um, and I literally tried to avoid that last night. That's why I told everybody that's not what this live's about. We're not here to talk about this, that, and another. Uh, I've done several lives where I've spoke about that topic that everybody's so offended about. I'm offended about it. You already know. We don't mess with that.
right?
But it, it's a strange it's a strange scenario to kind of be put in because it's people coming from my channel, right, that don't deal with that, and then go into your channel and you don't deal with that either. But like you know what I'm saying? It's like you said, you can't control what happens and who shows
Yeah.
into you.
Well, you know what? They went to you, and I quote, "Shark, what are we gonna do about Struggler?" Right?
Yep, that's exactly what he said. That's why I was like, I
And
don't know. Don't ask me. That's not for me to decide.
right. So understand that they put you into this because I said what I said, and I stand 10 toes down on it. And I don't need
Yeah.
nobody. I don't need nobody in here to justify what I said. You know what I mean? I don't need
Yeah.
nobody in here to tell you what happened because I speak my truth.
Yeah.
Now,
Grab a lighter.
your man, was wrong, and you know, once again, I'm gonna
Well,
just leave it that we don't
I,
support that. You know,
yeah, we don't support that at
I will
all.
I
Which
will
is
tell
why I
you.
do want to say,
Uh huh.
because I never came out and made a post about it. I said it in a live, but I never actually came out and made a post about it the
Yeah, I
same
know
way I
about
did.
that. I know about that. We don't need to get into that.
Okay,
I already know
I was about
about
to
that.
say, I was about to say, and the son, and their son. I was about to say their son too. Uh,
Listen,
my
I
mind was
understand that.
blown, bro.
I'm not in that channel like that, so I'm not worried about it.
No,
Yeah,
I know you're
hold on
not.
1 second. Hold on. Yo, Big Beezy, this is something that didn't happen with this guy on the live now. It happened with two other people. I'm good right now. Um,
But the two people came from my channel, so
yeah,
that's why we talk about it.
it's not relevant that they came from his channel. It's just two people that we rock with, because we all rock together. We
Yep.
all don't support pedophile stuff. But once again, I don't support women. I don't support people bashing women or kids on my channel, regardless that the lady is a pedophile. We all know that. We don't support her. She comes in the channel. My channel's not for beef, you know?
Just say the word, bro. I got you. He said, "You see that?"
Yeah. So we just defend it. Yo, if I don't stand 10 toes down on my channel and defending a woman, I negate who I am as a man. You know what I'm saying? I've helped a woman out before, and she tried to press charges on me because she was getting beat up by her man. She tried to press charges on me. It didn't work out for her. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we all know what it is. Um, Regardless of this channel with this woman, all I ask people is that to not bring beef to my channel,
Yeah.
right? And that's what they did. And then they brought a false premise to this guy who's next to me, Shark. They put a false premise to him as if, you know,
Yeah.
I was defending what she stands for. I wasn't defending what she stands for because we don't get down with pedophiles, right? Regardless, she admitted it to him on his channel, you know, or whatever the case may be, on her channel. I was there when all of that happened because they didn't know that I was there, but I was there.
Oh,
I was
struggling
there, and I
everywhere.
saw when
Struggling
my
everywhere. What
my,
you guys ain't seeing on the live right now is the screen flipped around and him having like 8 different screens.
I have 4 devices. Everybody know that. They know how I
Yeah,
support.
yeah. They everybody knows struggling
Yeah.
everywhere.
So at the end of the day, Big B, we defend the woman, and in this situation, I had to do what I had to do because it's my channel, my rules, respectfully. Now, I'm a little upset because, you know, well, I'm not upset. I feel better now that I'm talking to you. And I feel
Yeah,
that,
I don't think mom got the full story, and mom was also drinking a little bit last night. So
yeah,
mom, yeah, she a little quick to react when she drinks and stuff. So,
but
but at the same time, I see why she took offense to it like that for real, because she is a victim. So I see
but
that
I
it's a
understand that.
touchy subject. So I
But you
guess
have
I
to
see
understand,
what's
you have
going
to
on with her.
understand
But she
when
didn't
that
hear you out.
hold on. That information came to me two ways when it happened, right? Two ways, and we all made an agreement on how we getting down, right? So,
Yep.
good morning, Anastasia. Good morning. Blessings to you. So, we all gonna agree that we stand as one with this, but I don't stand as one with the disrespect from the two guys. When I asked them like 3 or 4 times to leave it alone and leave me alone,
Okay, let
and
me confirm. It was farmer, right? So first gen farmer.
and
It and red.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, the two that I expected.
and
All right.
surprisingly, I didn't think they was talking still, but surprisingly, I'm glad to see they getting along now.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what was going on with them, and still going on with them. I still get Discord messages from farmer all the time talking about. I don't know. I don't want to get that's not what this is about either. That's
Yeah,
not what
well,
this is about
you
either.
know,
So
I
I'm not
could
getting.
touch it because it affected me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it ain't
Yeah,
about
yeah.
what's
It's just
going
not my
on.
business. It again. That's just not my business either to hop
Right.
off it.
For once again, they both affected me, and I'm surprised that it was the both of them ganging up on me. So I could say that because it happened to me yesterday.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna say nothing. Like,
I have some feelings that I've held back on from the whole start of that. You know, I have a lot of feelings about that because we all used to rock together. But for me, you
we
guys are
need to
younger than
figure
me.
we,
You guys
we
are the
need to
same
figure
age,
all this. I
so
was
I
gonna say
leave it
we,
for
we need
y'all.
to
You know what I
figure all
mean?
this out so we can all still rock together. You know what I'm saying? I want us all to still rock together. That's the issue.
Yo,
Is
let's understand something about me, man. And I
uh,
don't know. I can't
yeah,
rock with them no more.
well, I need to talk to them. I need to have a different talk with them because I
It's
was gonna say
shock, man. I
because
don't do the
they didn't even
disrespect, man.
because they didn't
I'm,
talk
I'm
to
gonna
you.
tell
You know
you.
what I'm
I'm gonna tell you something, shock, that you don't know about me.
saying?
Um, I've yet to got angry since I lost my son. I've yet to had to curse, and yesterday it took me someplace I didn't want to be. Right, and
What with
because of that reason alone,
the way
right,
that they were acting?
because of that reason alone, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down and say that MFers can't rock with me if they can't buy a bottle and put a bottle in my hand. I'll put it like that. That's how I get down. If you
I
can't
know.
buy me a bottle and put it in
Yeah,
my hand, I don't got nothing to say to you. And
it's the
that's how I
same
get
way.
down.
It's the same way that a lot of different people like to say it. Like if I thrive, you thrive. But if you thrive, I thrive. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
Also, also, not you talking about like bringing your own bottle, and I like that reference because it's like you don't show up to a party empty-handed. You know what
that's
I'm
right.
saying? You don't show up to a party empty-handed. So I do
Thank
like
you,
that you
purpose.
said.
Exactly, purpose. And they've done that many and many a times, and Shark knows this. They've done that many and many times, and he knows that.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I stand
These
on
people
business,
specifically,
and my
these
thing is,
two.
if you ain't putting a bottle in my hand, because you can put a bottle in my hand and still be the same person you was, and I'm cool with that. As long as I get my bottle, I knew that I benefited at a particular moment, and we could deal with whatever comes another way, another day. I'm good with that. But
These two people that we're specifically talking about, uh, I think that both these people thrive off of drama. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think it's like a high school phase that some people just never get out of. I've met people this way. I'm sorry for showing my nipple. Maybe that's nudity. I don't know. I'm a male. I'm 100% male, born and raised. So I mean, I guess it wouldn't be. So ignore the nip, free the nip, I guess. But these two people that we're talking about, I feel like they get never got out of the phase in high school where like they just searching for that drama. Uh, but like so much to the point to where they got in drama together, like against each other, and then they teamed up out of nowhere to go after Kage. That's why they originally started talking again. They
Listen,
both Kage.
this, they within their right for that. Because number one, I don't see how he disrespected you.
Who Kage?
Yeah.
Oh, I could tell you right now how he
No, no,
disrespected
no,
me.
no, no. You don't have to tell me. I'm just telling you that I don't see why he disrespected you after the love you gave
Oh,
him. You know,
oh,
and
okay. I thought you said you didn't see how he disrespected me.
no, no,
Like you
no,
didn't
no,
see the
no,
disrespect. I
no,
was gonna say, oh snap!
no.
I thought,
I know,
oh snap!
I know he
I could break it
disrespected
down.
you. I know he disrespected you. And once again, we stand 100 with you because, I'm going to tell you like
Yeah,
this. I'm going to tell you, regardless of the fact that you be smoking and you drinking, right? That's your
yeah.
business. And you hold your own like a man all the time. When you feel you're a certain way, you come off and you go to sleep, right? I've never seen you get out of character. I've seen you been passionate about what you believe in. You know what I mean? And out of all three
I
of you,
appreciate that.
that's
I
that's what I
appreciate the hell
respect
out
the
of that.
most about you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah. I do try to stay real. I try to stay a real motherfucker. So I do appreciate the hell out of that, bro.
yeah, so we just gonna go with that. For you, out of this whole thing, you stayed the same person all the way through.
Hmm.
I never seen you change up.
So, like I was saying, I really really fucking appreciate that because not many people like acknowledge that about me, but they know it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's one of those things that not many people will speak about, but it's like a something in the back of their brain always, something in the subconscious. Um,
Yeah.
but
Hold
I
up
gotta
one
talk to
second. Let
mom.
me let me let me let me update Flames as to what's going on. Your Flames, I had
Is
a,
this
a, a issue on my live
hey
yesterday with Red Nitro and uh
first year Farber?
first gen. That's Shark. And me and
Yeah,
Shark
this
had the
short way.
had Shark said that he wasn't gonna get involved because he didn't want to entertain it in the beginning, or for some other cursing crap that was going on in the chat that somebody wanted to do, and then it led into something else, and it led into Mary being in the chat and me having to defend a woman in my chat because we defend a woman. So Shark um didn't hear my side of the story, so we just kicking it because they involved him in it, in which
That's
that's
what.
his people. So that's all that's going on. We just talking it out, and
Yeah,
me and Shark seem to
and then it not only involved me, but it involved my mom because my mom was sitting back here and was in chat and everything else, and then my mom didn't get the full story, so that's why I was saying earlier is I gotta go chat with my mom after she wakes up and be like, look, I had an entire fucking conversation with Struggle last night about this. You know what I'm saying? So that's that.
well, it's this
So
morning
so
now for me.
well, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's this morning here too. I mean, sun coming up. Dude, I
Shark,
ain't gonna lie. I
yo,
went to sleep last night and didn't even realize I went to sleep. I fell asleep and
you did a
I
sleep
didn't have
stream.
my.
That's what you did.
Well, I was intending to, but I didn't intend 100% to fall asleep with Regis in that position because usually if I hold him in like a ball and put him up next to my neck, he'll sleep there all night. But I didn't,
Right.
and that man, I had a whole search fest for an hour in his room. I woke up, was like, oh shit, where's he at? I woke up real quick.
Purpose. We
So
we been up, man. We was chatting in his. I found out. I was gonna go delete the post that I put left on his post for when he was his last live post, and it was already deleted. And then he had
yeah,
commented in my post, so we was
yep,
kicking it in the post. I was like, man, let me go live, cause he's up and I'm up, and I know if I go live, he gonna come through.
yep.
You got the smoke earlier.
I
Yeah,
go sleep past 6 a.m. Damn, I'm old. You ain't old.
me
I was
too,
about to
sir.
say, I was,
purpose, I'm up before that on a
Look,
weekday.
I'm gonna be smoking a good little bit right now just to make sure I can go back to sleep. I woke up in an alert in a panic. There was so much going on in my brain at one time. I was like, I was instantly awake. You know how like usually people be like, um, I'm just gonna sit in bed for a moment and wake up. Nah, bro. I woke up in that chair. It was like, what's going on? Stream was off. Everything, everything. I was out. I was so
Flames was
tired.
knocked out. You missed all action, Flames.
Hey, dude. That's what happens after you catch them big fish, bro. I saw that. I was off in your stream. I saw you filleting.
Yeah, he did a catch and cook.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but they were different streams. I saw him catch it too. I was just lurking.
Yeah, I missed it because I was on my
No,
live
no,
stream. I
no.
think.
My fault. My fault. I didn't catch. I didn't watch him catch it. I watched someone else catch a fish, and then I hopped off in his cook stream. So my brain correlated the two. Someone else was cooking up a carp though.
Yeah.
Like they was cooking the carp. I don't like carp.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man. We don't support that pedophile stuff.
But we here to squash beef. That's what we hear. We
And
don't like that drama bullshit around us. We're
listen,
grown
man.
men.
I'm not the one with 1,000,001 screen names and doing that stuff. And if you really want me to tell you how I feel about it, that's actually a little suspect right there because if you gotta have all those different names and all those different characters and all those different personalities, you're the one that's looking to cause trouble, not me.
Uh, yeah. You know what? That gives me like almost troll behavior. You know what I'm saying?
It is troll behavior because they trolled me last night, and it's not the first time. Now,
Well, I mean, in that sense, I mean, they technically was trolling everybody that they could troll last night. Everybody that could read it and be involved. You know what I mean? So, and that's how that was from that standpoint.
I said that it wasn't her that was trolling. It was First Gen and Red or
Yeah, yeah.
Red something. He got some new name. That's who it was. But it was about Mary because Mary was in my chat, and they jumped. Red Red jumped on Mary in my chat, and I just said
And
don't do this here respectfully.
he wasn't entertaining Mary
Suppose
because
there's in Shark's chat, she admitted, or in her chat, whatever the case would be, she admitted she had some problems, her and her son, with being pedophiles and sticking up for Kanye. I heard that myself
yep.
in the chat. I seen it myself, and I seen her time these guys out when they was sending everybody in there to make comments about it.
She likes to cause drama by saying a lot of stuff about people, and then she'll say stuff about herself, and she'll be like, "If you have an issue with it, come here and say something about it." And then
Yeah,
people will go to her channel and say something, and then she'll instantly hide it. She'll fight to hide it,
yeah, she
and
does.
and she's even had to pull over while doing her door dashing in order to hide messages. So
And I'll say that I seen that myself, Flames. And you know that I got no reason to lie to you. I've
I
seen
ain't got no
exactly what
reason to lie
Shark is
either.
talking about, and
I like I
I'm
said,
gonna say too that
I haven't found nothing on her. I don't know her real name, unlike Kage. So I posted all the real information that I could find about Kage. All I do is speak facts. If not, then you can sue me for defamation, and that's not where I'm trying to get. I know the legality of it. So uh, that best say we don't like talking too much on that because, like I said, I don't want to get caught off in no defamation. But I will quote what someone else said in their own live. In their own life, 100%. As long as I remember it. So if I don't remember it, then I'll give you like a general basis. But I'll tell you it's a general basis. So, you know what I'm saying?
my thing is that if in fact this stuff is true, what he's talking about, that was said, because I was there, Flames, from the start of all of that, and I'm gonna just say this, man. I'm gonna say this, that there's people that do things in life, but don't try to be an internet thug and disrespect people and then try to hide the evidence, which she did. And then you're the same one that's calling the cops for help, you know? And I'm gonna just put it like that. Because if you're so big on having your say, you know, and not letting people be able to speak freely, I don't know what happened in my channel with the blocking or who blocked who. I mean, what with the blocking. So, um, those people can't be in here right now
Yeah.
to comment. Most likely, one person was blocked. One person was 24 hours. But I don't need those people to speak my piece. But in that character for the lady, we're gonna say that we don't support that stuff. And for the guy, and respectfully, they don't bring that drama over here, and they keep that over there. And secondly, um, we ain't getting down with that. I'm not, you know.
I'm
And
gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan of drama either. But if you guys gonna talk about some bullshit like that,
you're not a big fan of who?
yeah, drama.
Oh,
And I said, but if you gonna talk about some drama,
you're not for nothing. Your man
go
made
to
you
my
look like
chat so I can get the watch hours.
not for nothing. Your man made you look like you're a ringleader yesterday.
Dude, that's what I said. Is I was like, bro,
And
what am I, a pimp now? That,
your man made you look like a ringleader. And
I'm out here
I had
pimping out.
Hey, Shark, just check this out. I had no men in my chat to confirm what was going on or to even defend me in my chat. I just had ladies in there. Whoever's in there, everybody stayed silent, you know, and it let me handle it because, in fact, I was right with what I did.
They know
Everybody
that you can
agreed that was
handle
in
it.
there that I was right about what I did because everybody knows that my Fridays is for the ladies. Regardless, that's the first time she's ever been in there on a Friday. And I think
Yeah.
that it must have been so boring that, you know,
He
she,
said I wasn't here. I'm mad as hell. You good, bro? You good? I mean, right after it happened, I basically just did a sleep stream. You know what I'm saying? I was going for them views and them watch hours. Speaking of which, I got a notification for passing fucking what like
I know
200,
purpose.
2,000 fucking watch hours. That
That's
means I
good.
got like 200 watch hours last night while I was sleeping. Dude, my fucking snake. I went back and watched it. I was skipping through. I was skimming through. My fucking snake went in my trash can.
Wow.
Thank God I took the damn trash out and everything.
Mhm.
And the only thing that was in there was his bedding.
Here, check this out.
That box.
Flame's
But
talking about I'm up now. I didn't hear what happened. So we wasted all that time talking to him, and not once did he say he can't hear us, but he didn't hear what happened.
that's kind of funny.
Hey Flames, you need to go back and rewind so you can hear what happened. You got to
He
be
said,
kidding me, man.
"That's
Flames, are you
crazy.
serious, man?
That's crazy." He said, "Wait a minute, rewind. I didn't hear nothing."
He didn't hear kaboo what happened.
Boo boo. Hey, look, that's fucking funny, dude. You always be coming up with some fucking funny ass words, and I'll be fucking with that. I fuck
Yeah,
with
man,
that.
because once again, I'm not one to be cursing. I'm not one to be disrespecting people,
Yeah, yeah.
but I try to
I
be
believe.
respectful. Flames when she going on a date, he brushing his teeth early in the morning.
Sleep, not sleep, hush.
Hey,
I love.
Flames.
See, that's what you know how I was talking about earlier. I was talking about how some people have to take a minute before they're fully awake. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I woke up this morning like, boom.
not me, man. I'm ready to go early in the morning. You don't got to worry about me. I'm ready to go.
Oh snap! Flames want to talk. I'm gonna let Flames on. He said let him on real quick.
All right.
Uh, but I'm glad we got to talk about this real fast. before
Blessing time
anything.
lords. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you.
So,
So yo,
well,
just
I appreciate you taking your time and actually talking with me about this topic because I did want to talk about this.
a shark. Come on now. I don't got a problem with you.
Oh, I know. We never had a problem.
Yeah.
I don't expect us to ever have a problem because both of us have something very in common. Keeping it
Yeah.
10 toes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We keep it real.
All right. Time lord blessings, man. Definitely,
I'm gonna
man.
see everybody. I'm gonna let Flames off in here. Peace out.
All right. You staying in? Oh, he bounce. All right. Cool.
Good looking, Shark. Good looking, Shark. I heard you, but I
Yo. Yeah. What happened was I was doing my live stream, and in my live stream, he came in. He first came in my live stream and asked me what words is blocked, right?
what,
What
what
words is
words
blocked?
what
What words
words
is
is
blocked?
blocked.
You know about the cursing and the chat?
Okay, okay, yeah.
You know I don't get down with that, right? And you know I don't get down with the word HEAT,
Good looking, Shark. Yeah.
right? He likes to use the word HEAT, and I say, yo, just say you dislike. So that's always been a thing with him, and I let a lot of stuff rock as far as what he does, and don't entertain it all the time because it's my job. It's not my job to micromanage somebody that's acting like a child. You know what I mean?
Word, word.
We're just gonna leave it at that because I'm gonna speak my piece today. So, long story short, that was the first thing. The second thing was he had some beef. Mary came into the chat. Mary's gigs. You know
What
Mary's gigs, right?
what Mary though? It's a whole bunch of Marys. Which one you talking about?
Mary's gigs.
The one that drive around?
Yeah.
That's my girl. What you said about Mary?
Well, let's go into the thing. There's a thing with her about not a thing, but she admitted to being a pedophile and her son also, right?
Mary?
Yeah. And
That's when somebody jumped in my chat and said that. I didn't know who the fuck they was talking about. It was like, yeah, Mary a pedophile. She admitted it. She said she did something with her son and some shit.
oh
That's
shit.
what they said.
Yeah. So um, regardless, when we found all this out, we don't support that stuff, but um, you know
Oh, now that's a no Strug. That's a no, cuz.
what's the no?
That's the wait. She a pedophile and all that shit. And she did some shit with her son, bro. I can't fuck with that.
Yeah. Well, it's exactly. So now,
On her
yeah, and on her live and on, she was upset because they was talking about Kanye, right?
he be in her
Who
live too.
it was in Shark's live. He's putting it out there, and we don't support that, and it came in black and white and proof, not just from Shark, from other sources outside of that, verified sources, and people that we both respect. I'm gonna put it like that
Mm,
because we don't want to put other people's names out there. So that
that's
was that. So
crazy.
now back to my live. So he came in the chat, red. I mean not red. First gen. Um, attacking Mary in the chat while I was driving. I was pumping gas, and I came back to my chat lit up with a whole bunch of stuff going on. And um, hold on a second. And so when he did that, I came back to that. I was surprised at what's going on.
Go
Him
ahead,
attacking
Shark.
that Mary.
You could put it up and delete it. Like when it's copywritten, like a lot of like when it's copywritten, people like new viewers I guess can't see it. Or I think like people
You
who
need the
was
light.
already watching could go back and see it. I don't think like new people could go see the copywritten shit though. But it can still be posted. But you just delete it right after that.
So now, when he was attacking her, I just asked him kindly not attack a woman in my chat. Regardless of what you feel about her. We don't do the attacking women. And respectfully, if you don't want to be here, just go to another channel and watch that channel, right or wrong, Flames.
No, that's true.
So she never said nothing. She never commented. She just came in there and was saying hello to people. It was nothing about anybody was engaging her, talking with her as far as me in the chat. But she was talking to people in the chat and he attacked her. And I just said, yo, we don't do that here. If you got a problem with somebody, do that on your own channel, or do
Yeah.
that someplace else. We don't do the attacking women here, regardless of what she did or what she is. If I can't stand 10 toes down on protecting the woman, then I don't stand up for nothing. You know what I mean?
Or
And it wasn't about protecting her as far as you know agreeing that I support what she did or whatever the case. It had nothing to do with that. It just is that my platform is not for drama. So um, he took that and it stopped for a while, and then Red came in saying he has a right for freedom of speech and this and that in capital letters, like about four lines. And I was like, yo, you do have a right for freedom of speech, but this is my chat, this is my rules, and we don't attack women here. So your freedom of speech is out the window because it's my chat and my rules, right or wrong.
or
So I thought it was gone.
you still
Then they
can't sell
came
the
back
type of
again
pussy.
and did something, and then Red came back and did it again, and then First Gen agreed with him, on that. So that's when I got ballistic. I let him know how I felt, and I ended up cursing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And and then he ended up getting
Wait,
like,
hold on. Rewind. You end up cursing. Wait, hold on. I don't usually hear you cursing in the chat. What type of did you use?
yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York. You know how we
Yeah,
get
what the
down.
fuck?
You just
Is that
got
a character?
you just got to push me a little harder, man. And I'm gonna let the Brooklyn out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, the funny thing is that you losing your signal, man. Now I'm not even gonna talk now. All right, there you go. So
Wow, cuz. So you cursed you started getting a little loud. What happened after that?
then they got the boot. The moderators got them out real fast because I was driving. It was bad traffic.
Who? Who kicked him out?
The moderators.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't even know how many moderators was in there. All I just know is they put them out.
I
You know.
seen that you sent me the link yesterday. I had fell asleep like probably like 30 minutes before you sent me that shit. And when I
Yeah.
woke up, it was too late.
Shame on you for not being there, man.
I know. Let me get a vanilla and a Russian.
This nigga on the wake and bake or late.
That nigga said unleash the Brooklyn.
Huh?
Y'all go over here talking about some. Hey,
You need to start rolling
I
paper.
already
Paper
was.
lasts longer.
I'm already one in, man. I woke up to one. I had to go. I had to get up, man. I started hearing y'all talking shit. All I heard was Mary.
Yo,
I got like five Marys that I know. So I'm like, okay, it's got to be one of these other Marys. It's not Mary. And what the fuck? Ding, 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 ding. It's Mary. That's crazy. That is crazy. Damn. See, you never know who doing what, yo. Thank God. Thank God everything good on this. We don't play none of that dumb shit. You gotta live a true life, man. Live a true life. Nobody had nothing to say about you. Just live a true one. That's it. Miss
listen, man. At
Sanders.
the at the end
Okay.
of the day, you know,
Good morning.
I just don't think that he should have attacked her in my channel, regardless of what she did. My channel is not for beef, and respectfully, I'm not gonna have nobody attacking nobody in my channel. You can come at me because I'm a man. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man. They could come at me because I can handle it. You know. So that's that. Huh?
You like the little thing? So what? What was this?
What? Came in here to make it, but I ended up talking. Didn't make it. So, your flames, you still listening? What's up, Tate? Thank you for jumping on the channel. Good morning. Um, came in on the tail end of some things. Um, hope it doesn't offend you, Tate. But we're gonna leave it at that. We just had to air something out that happened on my live stream yesterday. So that's all that's going on in here. But anyway, flames. So he continued with his foolishness. He came in my channel under three other aliases, to keep going on with it, and all of those things got the boot, and he just wouldn't leave it alone. And see, these are the things with this person is that they got all these channel names, right? And that's actually troll the word I'm looking for. Troll characteristics. That you got all these channels that you want to come in and harass people. Yeah, and the funny thing is,
What's
I'm
the
a
other guy
old man.
name?
I'm
What's the
older than
other?
all of y'all, huh?
What's the other guy name? That's good though. The other
Brett,
farmer name. What's
he
his
got a
name?
bunch of first gen farming, a
First
bunch of
gen
names.
farmer. Yeah, first gen
Yeah.
farmer. And this
So
one is farming generation. Okay, I know this one.
so um, you know, like I said, everybody's entitled to run their channels how they want, to have who they want in there. But thanks, Tate, I appreciate you. But I can't have nobody disrespecting me. You know what I mean?
No, God.
It's the difference if this is keyboard bullying and I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? And we don't do my generation, we fought, we won, we lost, we were still friends. We put it
Mhm.
behind us. And
That's the one that
that's
was
how I
talking
got down,
shit. Farmer was the one talking.
you know. Hey, Tate, he had a problem on my with somebody in my chat, a female, a gig worker, and I defended him because I don't want no beef on my channel. He got offended. He bought the drama to me. He got me out of character, and then he went to somebody else and asked
Strugg, stay
them,
cool. How you cool? That's Mr.
what
Nice
they
right
gonna
there.
do about me. And that person chose to say, you know what? I gotta speak to him mano y mano, man to man. And Shark Slayer is a young man that stands 10 toes down like a man, and he handled himself like a man. And spoke to me early this morning in live stream like a man. Doesn't have anything to do with him, with what happened yesterday, but they involved him, and we speaking as men, me and him. We on the same page, and I would say that right now he doesn't agree with what they did, but he wants everybody to get along. And we just gonna have to talk that out another day, and I'm gonna have to talk that out with my man Flames to see should I let these two guys rock. You know what I mean? Now I know for a fact that the two guys earlier, they not letting that rock. They wouldn't let it rock, and they stand 10 toes down with me. But you know, we still gonna you know do how we do. That's basically it, man. I don't really want to get into it completely. That's just a quick synopsis of what happened, and you know, yeah, it's all cool.
It be like that sometimes. I don't know what.
What did that was because I defended Mary. I told him don't.
Like miss. I don't get it.
Yeah, but everybody
I
knows
don't
that
know why he thought to play.
I'm for the ladies, and I'm for the ladies, and regardless of what it is, this is where people mistake kindness for weakness, and
We good now.
they feel they can say what they want and do what they want. It don't work like that. You can say and do what you want, but you can't do it on my channel. That was yesterday, Tate. I worked myself up yesterday because he got me out of character, you know.
Yeah, as well.
And we all being men this morning. Yo, Flames, you cut out. Shark said.
I know. You can hear me though. You can hear me? No, I don't think you could.
I hear you. I hear you. I'm sorry. I do hear you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Nah, I
You
guess.
know, you know what I'm saying. I'm waiting
I'm
for
looking.
Shark to answer you.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, dang, you don't hear me. I was about to swipe up. It started over. He said, "Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, you funny as hell."
I was
Who
waiting
the
for
fuck
Shark
he
to
at?
answer you. I really want to feel like I'm high now.
Shark, say something. Say something, Shark. I see you say I can hear, but there, say something, Shark.
Yeah, Shark. So, man, um, I hope Mom Dukes.
Shark, I was saying the same shit when you was on. Shark, I was like, damn, let me jump on with them so I
Yeah,
could talk. I knew we couldn't. I knew we couldn't do that shit.
you could
I don't
do
know how to do this shit.
you could do it if you have StreamYard, but yo, I don't need to be live with them, Shark. I don't need to be on it with them guys. I said what I said. I feel how I feel. And
He talk about with us, nigga. He talk about being on with us,
oh, okay,
like us, basically us on.
okay.
Yeah, I know he ain't talking about them.
Um, yeah.
Fuck that though. Fuck him. So damn, Mary done up. That's crazy.
Yo, I seen it in my own eyes in the chat what she said, man, and she got angry. She pulled over. She deleted stuff, you know. And
For real? Wait, what you mean? She was in HUD chat?
yeah, the first one was in her chat. Another one was in Shark's chat. It was deep,
Okay,
and it was really big. I'm surprised you missed all of it.
I did. Well, damn, that was around the time you went live. All this was happening.
No, this is something that happened a long time ago.
Oh wow,
This is not
Shark,
something that happened yesterday. This happened a while back. It's just that
you was in her live when she said that. Shark. She trying
yeah,
to hard.
Tate, take care.
He said she trying hard hide when people say stuff. Hey, get some rest, girl. No, I'm up. I'm up. I'm up.
What you said? Get some what?
Some rest.
Who?
Tati.
Tate's a guy.
Oh, my fault, Tate. Tate Sanders.
Yo, you must got some good stuff this morning.
That's for you, Struggle.
Huh?
Straight for you.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I know you, motherfucker.
Yo, you the only one that can do that, man.
I love you, man. I love you, man. I love you. I love you. Oh, okay, okay, Shark.
Yo, I disclose.
I hate that shit, Shark. That's why I don't jump on your live. I hate lives like the like the vertical. I only love lives like this. Like when they rolling like this. I hate the other way.
We don't
I
use
hate
that
those
word here,
lives.
Flames.
I
So
don't like. Yeah, you're right. I don't like.
thank you.
I really don't use that word. That's the crazy part. I don't type that shit. I usually don't say it, but I really don't like that shit.
Once again, like I say, we don't mind the words when we speaking on a
Nah,
live
I
because
really don't use that word.
I
That's
can't
that's it's
control.
crazy that you even heard me say that. I don't use the word never, and I don't use the word hate.
Yeah, but this is the perfect example of how I get down. You see, this is how men react. When he says something, he's a grown man, and when he's talking out of his slang, and we talking out of slang. There's certain things that we okay with saying because we grown men, and it's not like he's cursing, you know, or being disrespectful. The whole matter is that we just having a conversation, so anything goes. But we can we can respect each other's feelings as far as certain words because we have a whole different outlook on it. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't like that word. Once again, the reason I don't like that word is because in my first marriage, when I was asked to separate from my kids, I had a lot of anger behind that because it was about someone getting in my wife's ear that was supposed to be her friend that was telling her to put me on child support and this stuff. So I was very angry, and I learned that that's not a good word because she didn't deserve the things that I said to her, the things how I hurt her feelings. She didn't deserve that, and it's because I didn't know how to control my emotions at that time because I wanted my family, and as a result of that, you know, I lost out on a lot of quality time with my kids, fighting to see them. So
Mm,
yeah, that word has meaning to me, and I don't want to associate with it because I don't want to remember those days, you know. And that's my personal thing with that word because I said those words and I said it not meaning it and hurt someone's feelings. And
mm,
I changed my life when my daughter was born because I didn't want to be associated with, you know, being a player and raising a young lady to be a lady and her looking up to a man that was treating women less than. Not that I ever treated a woman less than, but being a player when you're married or being out of a marriage, that doesn't look right. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to raise a
that's
young
true.
lady, all the cards are stacked against you. Cards have been stacked against us our whole lives. Good morning, Burnt. And we survived and we came up from that.
He
And
said, "Hey,
they lied to my daughter about certain things, and she learned the truth. And at the end of the day, I have the utmost respect for her mother because she raised my two children to be who they are up until I lost one. But I'm very proud of both of my children. I'm both very proud of the lives they've led. My son was in the military, and I'm very proud that he served. My daughter would have served if he hadn't passed. And I'm grateful for my first wife. I'm grateful for still being able to communicate with her. And as men, we got to understand that you know I can't live without a woman in my life. I don't know about everybody else, but I
for
choose.
sure.
I'm,
Go
I'm
ahead,
doing it
sure."
now, but I'm not with it. But it is
Yeah,
what
exactly.
because
Living
I
at the
gotta find the
woman,
right one, you know. But it is what it is.
yeah.
I'm spoiled, man. I'm spoiled. So
Look at
what's
you. I
going on,
get you.
Bert? Thanks
You
for
say I'm
jumping in.
spoiled, man. Bert, we all over the place right now, Bert.
Yeah, but we drinking our Tito.
Oh, that's that fat cat cup. That's that fat cat cup.
Yeah,
That fat cat cup. Oh, what you call it? Randall put me back on. I just was in his shit. He put me back on. He must have hit it by mistake. It happens.
yeah, yeah.
It happens.
He was off when I was out. I was gonna go on there, but I had got a message from Shark,
He
and I
just
needed
he
some
just
time with
he
Shark
just
this
came
morning.
on. He just came on not too long ago.
Now he was on before me and Shark started talking.
Oh, he was.
Then he went off.
That's just because I scrolled
But
down. I thought he just
I
jumped
was
on.
talking to Shark in the comments. So now,
He's smoking live, yo. He was on that bitch from like I'ma say 10 to like 4 or 5. He was smoking that shit
yeah,
yesterday. Hell yeah.
he's definitely a smoker.
Not smoking. He just was smoking alive, like just having that shit running for so long.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you.
Oh my god. Like right now, he on probably what time was it? 7, 6 or some shit. He'd probably be on to like 4, 5, 6 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
I ain't running one like that. God damn. That's how you do it though. That shit floating. What's the longest live you ran?
Man, I think I did over 12 hours straight.
Whew. Motherfucker. I know you. I remember you was running them lives. Yeah,
Yeah.
you smoking alive, boy. I probably hit about 5 hours with you.
Yo, yo,
That's it. Yeah, 5 hours with you.
I had to let Stunning know, no foolishness yesterday because I wasn't with it.
Oh, she was in there.
Yeah, from the jump.
Yeah.
Good morning, and
Good morning. How you say her
EM3. Good
name?
morning.
Advice. I don't know how to say that shit. Look, Shark said, "Hey, Eve."
Said EM3. I think she said yesterday in my live.
Ian
She's
three.
in my live, and then she went to Shark's live.
Yeah.
Um,
What's up, love? I let her. I let her. Emote. She only threw two though. She was smart. She was smart. She knows struggle a lot. She threw that
she's
green heart in that
actually
flame.
new.
Hmm.
She's actually new to the channel. I guess she said she just came across it.
She probably been following from Flame's channel and just finally just jumped in and said something.
Yeah.
She good.
All right. Oh, so you know her?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She team Flames. You know
Got.
we fuck with people who team Flames.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I didn't know that yesterday, so I
Yeah,
checked her out and she seemed cool. And it
yeah,
is
she
what
on
it is.
Flames channel.
Um, Team E.
Team A.
Yeah, I appreciate you for coming through. Definitely.
Hell yes, he ran through a nice one. He ran through a good shot. It's my man right here. This is my man 50 grand. How they say? My man 50 grand. 50
Yeah.
grand. You're gonna see me and Strug live together. You're gonna see me and him out a lot together. This summer ours. Struggle. Oh my god, you gotta get out there where we is at, cause you gonna love that.
My man is down here this weekend. We going to get my stuff out of storage. I hope it don't rain today.
Yeah, it's supposed
Raining?
to a little bit.
Damn, it's raining. Ain't gonna stop to this afternoon.
I know. It's supposed to rain like
Nigga, I was driving here last night.
huh?
Yo, fuck you. Oh man, my man begging me in the head right now. He's like,
Yeah,
no,
we all
it
over
ain't gonna
with the
stop.
support. We the family. It's the family.
What we gonna do then? We still gonna go there?
You gotta treat it like that.
All right. Yeah.
You know how that go.
Your flames, what's up with Spligger? What y'all did yesterday when y'all
Passed
set
out.
us up? Cause you ain't never sent me the link.
Passed out. Where you go? Time flew so fast, bro. It's crazy.
Did y'all catch anything?
Now we can go.
What do you mean you ain't go? You did go. You was on the road. when I was talking to you.
Nah. We ain't end up going. It was just a whole bunch of shit. We had to do a whole bunch of shit.
That's enough for you want a brighter. All right.
You might see me today
It's
if
raining
it's nice
today.
down. If it's nice down there, we might. But I did see rain yesterday down there though, so I don't know. But it was also gonna be nice too though. I don't know what time the rain was supposed to be.
It's funny, yeah. It's funny. His spot that he goes to, he's got a cover over him. He's got a bridge. That's funny. If he's going to,
No, we might. Yo, I was just about to say that, Stroke. We might go to the spot, yo. We might as well. That's just regular. You can sit there. I did a couple rainy days down there.
go to
Pouring raining down there.
his
It's
spot
like
with
super raining.
covers. Yo, let me know if you're going, cause we'll come through.
Well, over under the spot.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you.
you gotta let me know. You gotta give me the 2 hours because it's gonna take me a
I
while to
know.
get.
What time is it? What time is it?
It's 8:14.
Okay, I'll let you know by 10.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my client too and drop my client to work.
All right, I'll
Yo,
let you know by
before you leave,
10.
Shark. Before you leave, I need to talk to you, Shark. Yo, Shark man, I appreciate you from the jump, man, being respectful to me, and let me know that you gotta talk to me first. I know you was a little lifted, you and mom last night. It's all good, but you held your character like a man, and he said, "Lift now, my man, you was twisted," and I appreciate you for standing 10 toes down like we do, and
Uh,
tell mom I still love her. You know what I'm saying? Because she was informed improperly, and we don't hold no misled feelings towards her. I was just hurt, but let her know that we appreciate her standing 10 toes down with you, and we all stand 10 toes down together on that. You know. But once again, I appreciate you though for coming up and being the man that you are, young blood. We're gonna say
much
young.
love, Shark. Hold it down, Shark.
Yeah, you was there, I guess. My channel, we defend
Sometimes
women
that's all
and
we gotta
children in
do.
my channel, and we don't want anybody
Sometimes
to
you gotta do is
disrespect
just
the
sit back
ladies.
and just watch the show and do what the. Cause I
So
was lost too. I
we
was
don't
lost
we
too.
don't we
That's
don't
why I
do
jumped on.
the hatred towards women in my channel, and we try to keep the peace, and we want women to feel safe on my
Say that
channel.
for real, for real.
You
That's
know what I'm
all it
saying?
is. I want nothing but love out this shit. Nothing but love. That's
And
that's
somebody
all. That's all
disrespected
it's
that.
been. You run across a little bit of the bullshit, but it
Someone
don't end.
disrespected that in my channel, and felt they could do what they want,
Mm-hmm.
and they got handled appropriately. You know, my channel on
And I
Fridays is
missed
about
it, and
fun.
I wasn't here for it. I'm mad as hell.
It's about the
But that was
ladies.
some serious shit.
It's about the ladies, and we're gonna respect the ladies, regardless of what it is. We're gonna respect the ladies. Y'all need this. You got this off of Amazon?
Oh God, Shark, I feel you.
Yes, sir, Shark. Definitely. So I appreciate you for
Purple heart.
still being in my channel though. It shows a lot of love for you to come back and give the channel a chance. That shows that you don't just judge people on first. You know, I don't know the word I'm
Thank
looking
you.
for, but my memory kind of sucks sometimes, because I lost my son in 2017 to a motorcycle accident with a deer, and
Yeah, right.
you
Every time
know,
you hear that shit. Every time you say that shit, it hit different. It's just crazy. Shit, I lost my brother to gun violence in 2009.
yeah. So
Yeah, so you know how that go.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shark's a real one.
Shark, good people though. Shark been down since day one with you.
Yeah.
Thanks for holding that nigga down, Shark.
Yeah, no doubt, Shark. You know the vibes.
It's all love. We all got some something going on. But everybody living to make another day better, so that's the good thing about it.
Yeah, I gotta drop my client out for work about 10:30, so I'm good anytime after that.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna let you know like around 10 though. I'm gonna let you know. Let me get that call in a minute.
Yeah. What's Team E? Is Team E me or is Team E?
That's what I was thinking. I'm team. What live is this?
This is struggling, but Team
Oh,
E could
okay.
be a lot of things because
And I'm thinking it's Team Her because like we can't say her name, so she say Team Me.
yeah, yeah.
Ain't
I got.
nothing but love, Shark. Get some rest, Shark.
I've been
Shark
doing.
look
Yeah.
like you've been up early, Shark.
Oh, this is me. Oh,
And he was putting things back. I seen that part. I woke up to that shit. I clicked in. I said, "Who the fuck is this?"
oh, you supposed to put this in your group?
I didn't even know that was you, Shark.
I got to do some research. Is it supposed to?
So they
I,
calling you E now. Team Me.
hold on, hold on.
She Team Me. I get it.
Okay, I got you. No, it's not a joke. We got you, Team E. My last name starts with E.
The names usually starts with jokes. That's how they end up coming out.
Okay, Team E. Yeah, because we got another E that comes in this channel. Another female. So
Now Shark's still alive. Shark can't sleep. Sometimes you can't sleep when you're on a live. Sometimes Shark, it'd be hard.
all right, I read what it's about.
So you don't forget EJ.
But they do have it on Amazon.
Jesus,
Oh,
all
they
seen them.
gummy. Yeah, that would be a good look. And oh, just so you know, E, since I lost my flames was like the first one out here that I went fishing with. So
We got back. I got him back out there, yeah.
yeah,
And he caught. And, and he caught a. And he caught a baby bass.
yeah,
That was the illest.
yeah, that was dope.
And he caught a
Yeah,
baby
EJ,
bass.
yeah, yeah. I just think that you know I stand strong about you know running my channel the way I want to run it, and uh, everybody don't always use a voice or use their voice for empowerment, but mental health is really important, and a lot of people need to identify with their mental health and understand that sometimes you got to take a step back and look at yourself. That's one of the reasons why I got back into fishing because before this round is because I needed peace after my first marriage, and fishing got me peace. My second marriage, YouTube got me through the peace, and you always got to find your peaceful spot in life. You know, one day I'm gonna bust Flame's ass on the chessboard, but we ain't gonna talk about it.
I can't believe he said that, yeah. I can't even believe that came out his mouth. I'm about to pull it out right now just because I want to play. Don't do that. Now, somebody about to get their ass whooped. Next person get on the board is over. And I'm
I just wanted to
put my
see if you
cousin
was
on the
paying
board for you
attention.
today. You can have a ass play.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, E.
Mm-hmm. Thought
It's
it was me.
important.
That motherfucker is
Yeah, he.
already. Evan, you lost already, Ant. Talking that shit, you lost.
What's up, Evan? What's
It's
good?
over. I'm on your ass, man. I can't wait to
So
play. I ain't played
I
chess
ain't
in like
played.
3 days, 4
You probably
days.
will never get to play with me.
You was here. You gonna be around this way?
Yeah, I ain't gonna play.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. You know the live come out quick when the chessboard is
You
that
ain't
when
gonna
the
get.
chessboard out. That fucking live come out quick. Bloop. Fucking who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Smurfy. Smurfy the funny and Smurf funny. He said you better not bring that goddamn chessboard out on the ocean. I was dying. He
Yeah,
said I
right.
better not see you playing chess on the ocean. I would cry. I was cracking up when he said that shit.
Yeah, I don't even know where my chessboard is. I know the last time I played was in Willingboro, New Jersey, with my son early in the morning over a cup of tea with his girlfriend at the time watching.
Mm.
And I can't even tell you who won. I just know we had a good morning and a good game.
You can tell
And
when that shit
that's probably the
go
reason
off.
why nobody will ever get the chance to
The
play with me again.
sound go up.
Nah, I don't want to play no more.
And my phone hot as hell.
It's just that I just don't think sharp. You gotta be 10 steps ahead. Yeah. So I ain't fucking with flames with that. You can keep that.
Oh,
You got a book? Yeah, I had a book, but yeah. I'm good now. I had a talk with Sharp
blowing some
this morning in
flies.
Flames, so this morning is actually good now.
Evan, what are you talking about? Wait, hold on. What the hell Evan talking about?
He's talking about he's doing some flies. Evan makes flies for freshwater and stuff like that.
Yo,
I know you
you know
high.
I'm not. You know I'm not a true fisherman.
Nah, you just wasn't paying attention. That's all.
No, I think he was saying some funny shit, but just said it like smooth as hell. I'm like, what the fuck is Evan
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah.
I get you now.
How's the fam doing over there? That's what's up. Yo, the other day you the other day you cooked that because I
You
wasn't
did.
there for, but you cooked the striped
Oh
bass.
my god. Oh my god.
How was it?
I'm making it today. I'm making it today.
That's what's up.
Oh god. That shit busy, eh? I can't even believe it. Yo. I'm completing missions. I'm completing missions. We running down the list. We running down the list.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. It's like when just the thought of going back to when I was saying I can't wait to do it.
So you did fish and grits? Cause I missed it because I was working, and you had grandma there. Yeah, that's what hit me hard. I was like, that's what's up.
Grandma, luck. The sad part is my cousin mad because grandma kept saying, "Give me some." Grandma, look, Reef like, "You don't like that damn fish, girl." She's like, "Give me some more fish." That shit had me die. She said, "All right, this was good." I was dying. I said, "I swear to God," because it was I did it three. This the third time I did it. The first time I did it with the flour and shit.
It's funny because I thought that your sister and Chess was the only one that did the cooking over there when you was over there.
They really do. They like the top dogs.
Yeah,
Like
cause
Chess the best though. Ain't nobody fucking with Chess. Chess the best, cuz I swear, Chess the goat. But my
yeah
don't get it. Don't be sleeping on my sister though. My sister got some shit, cuz
yeah.
he be surprised. I'd be like, nigga,
I think I'm gonna say it's a combination of both of them.
it is though. It
You
is.
know
It is. It is.
who? Flames, he was getting down the other day with his catch and cook. He actually did cook the other day.
I shit, I
That's why I
filleted
said
that
that.
shit and everything, cuz
Because
I
you know
did
the
it
funny
all,
thing is
cuz.
about hold on. The funny thing is about him. Every time I went to see him, this motherfucker don't like to go out to eat. He eat before he eat at the crib like you do. You
You
know,
every time you call me, I just like I know I had to make me something before I go. I
every
told you.
time.
I told you I got you, cuz.
My man, me and my man, we eat, man, but he throw down with the cooking, but we throw down with the going out. Like, yo, this my dude. When we first went out to eat, right? This dude watches and wait for me to order my shit, right? And this dude goes and order some shit that's off the wall. And I'm sitting there looking at this dude like, what the fuck did this motherfucker just do? So now I gotta wait for him to order before I order. He could just be piecing
Yo,
shit
I
together
can't
that's
wait.
off
I
the
can't
menu.
wait. Yo, it's gonna be nice. That shit was good. That shit was good. I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna hold you. I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
I
yo,
can't even.
look at
I gotta let the family see. That's it.
look in there.
Mm.
That's the rest of the stuff. Cause I don't know if we could still use that the green one.
The next one is
The green one is
the fish to the fish
yeah,
fry.
yeah.
I'm gonna make them have a fish fry one day. And we're gonna have some fish.
I got a dude that brings his barbecue stuff. We gotta find a spot we could barbecue at. That's good.
Well, barbecue.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Oh,
We gotta find a spot we could barbecue at. Yeah, it
God, it
did. I
was.
didn't see it, but I know it did.
It was.
I
G
know that.
man. G man. Nah, it was though, yo. It was no more. All that
G
shit
Man was good.
disappeared.
G Man, how are you?
It's fresh as hell though, Strug. That's why it's
You gonna
too
call him?
fresh up there. It should be too good. I can't wait to go catch some sea bass and bonitas again. Them things is serious. Now I did that, but I ain't do those on the live though. I don't know why I ain't do that. I should have did that.
I got a crew ready for Hyannis,
Yeah.
but we gotta go on the big boat because we might not be able to plan the 6 pack, and I don't think we're gonna do a 6 pack because you might have like 4 deep, and I might like have like 4 deep, so we might have to go on the big boat.
And what I said again?
Um, Boston.
Boston.
So yeah, I had a bad day yesterday on my live, G man, but we hashed it out this morning, so we good
Yeah,
right
man. I
now.
was
So
I'm mad I wasn't there. That's crazy.
yeah,
And I was gonna be on that one. That's the crazy part.
yeah, G man. Oh, you in Boston too? Oh, that's what's
Oh,
up.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
I'm,
okay.
are you
I guess we
familiar
in
with
Boston.
the charter boats in Hyannis, G man? Because there's 2 boats out there that were originally from Brooklyn. I forgot the second one, but there's 2 boats out there. One of them was the Brooklyn 3, I think, or the Brooklyn 2, and it's out there. But I think it's under the Helen H. I think they're all under the Helen H squad, but the Helen H was originally in Brooklyn. So that's the boat that I mess with when I go there. But I do the 6 packs. I've never done the big boat, but I might do the
Mm.
big boat when I go down there. If we go down there with Flame, because we're gonna have more than 6 people. And
Yeah.
we don't do
So,
the 6 people in that boat. We do 4 or 5 only in a 6 pack. Worcester, okay. I don't really know the areas out there. I
yeah.
just know Hyannis, man. To be honest with you, because
I don't know where the hell it's at, but I heard that before, but I don't know
if
where
I
it's
don't got a
at.
girl to check in the state, I ain't gonna remember how to get there. But I do know how to put Hyannis
If
and Calination in the GPS and get there.
I was about to say, if we get there and I start seeing shit, I'm gonna remember that shit though.
Yeah,
Cape Cod, I believe.
yeah, man. That striper is something
I,
serious out
I,
there, like
I gotta see,
50,
man.
50 to 60 inches, right, G man?
Out there.
Yeah, man. You got to be ready to get some fish. Them stripers ain't no joke out there.
That shit. Listen, yo, when you fighting them, that shit real, bro. That shit is real.
Let me tell you
Them
something,
fish is
man.
real.
You got to have your drag right when you fighting these
My man
fish.
lost his. My man lost his pole. When the last day I was just out there, the dude lost his pole.
Yeah,
That shit took his shit right in. The dude almost grabbed. The dude next to him almost grabbed it, but it went right in. I was so mad. I was like, damn, son, just snatched this shit that fast.
yeah, man. They'll
He
strap.
just he just threw it out in like minutes. He walked it, throw something in the trash. His pole went right in. I was like, dang.
Yeah, G man, it is good out there. It is.
And he had his drag on, but that
Your
shit
drag
started
has to be
leaning.
set properly. A
Yeah,
lot of
it
people,
was. I don't think it was on too much, but it just started leaning, and then that shit just went over. That shit
a
flew.
lot of
That
people
shit
really don't
took
know how
off.
to set the drag flames. A lot of
Um,
people have never fished a fish that really you could finesse the drag. And there's two different types of drag. There's a bait runner drag and there's a regular drag, and they both work in conjunction with each other. But a lot of people have never fished the type of fish that they could use those drags for and live lining and stuff like that. I like the fact that you went out to Jersey, man, and caught them big
I got
fish,
to
man.
huh?
Oh, definitely, G man. Flames went on a
Yeah,
charter
that
boat
should be
a
good.
while back this year, with his
That shit
people,
was dope.
and I haven't done one in a while, but I gotta get that new patch, and I'm gonna go
It's a lot of games on the day, boy. I'm trying to tear the ass up, man. I'm about to get into that. That shit should be a great time, man. I can't even wait to get down there. It's sun, and you said what state you said? North Carolina, you said, right? It's sun in South Carolina. He was talking about that
Who?
Spliggers was talking about. I forgot what he said though, but it's sun out there. He was talking about.
Did he want to go out there for?
Yeah, I forgot what it was though, but I'm gonna ask him again.
For
Cause
fishing?
you said North Carolina, but I thought it was that's what I thought he was talking about before, but he said South Carolina, so I got to see what
South
he's talking
Carolina
about.
got the Outer Banks crossing, I believe. No, I think that's North Carolina. South Carolina got Hilton Head Island.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's something he was
Hilton
talking
Head
about.
Island is nice. Expensive though, but it's nice. I've been to Hilton Head Island. I've been to Anna Marie Island in Florida.
Yeah.
Um, Nice fishing out there. I've been to a beach out there, but I didn't catch anything. But I wasn't really prepared when I went there for fishing. But I had a fishing rod.
All right, let me get ready. We about to leave out and shit real quick. I'll be right back in here. You'll be on. You gonna still be on? I'll be back. I'm gonna jump back in.
How long? Cause
Are you about to leave in a little bit? All right. Shit. Well, just send me a link if anything.
all right. Yeah, G man. This live was mostly the What's up, EJ? How you doing, EJ? I don't know if you on the road or if you home, but there was a lot of rain. Safe travels out there, man. Hope everything's going well with you and the fam. I missed the end of your live when you were saying I had a I'm good now. I had an issue yesterday on the live stream that had to be addressed this morning with Shark. It wasn't about me and Shark. It was about some other two. But we good. Oh, he's still on the road. Okay. Yeah, I was working when the last live stream that I caught, and then I had to get on the road, and then I didn't have any signal when I got to the fishing spot. I kept losing it. that time you was talking about there was actually questions about Jay, and I didn't get to hear the tail end of it. But the last thing I remember you saying was he's a grown man, and I didn't catch the rest. Then you did say that you would you would hire him, but you don't think that he has something. And I didn't hear anything after that, but I heard something about he did pass um the first part, which is general knowledge. He went back for a second part, and I don't know if he passed the second part, but we just hope and pray that he gets through with it, and he you know gets some experience under his belt so he could take it to the next level. You know, that's all. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know why he had to take another position. He had some stuff going on, I believe, so he needed to be closer to home, and he couldn't go on. He wasn't getting the work like he needed to, and he had to take another job because it was slow season. That's when it all started, and he made some choices that he had to make as a man to keep his income coming in. You know, and sometimes you can't tough it out if you don't save for a rainy day. So basically that's what it all boils down to in the beginning. You know, that I remember. At the end of the day, you know, he should have had his permit, and he should have been on the road driving. Getting some practicing with you with a permit. I believe that if he'd have stayed true to that, he'd be straight right now because he'd be one step ahead of the game. People don't understand how important how powerful that professional license is. I'll put it like that. And that Class A is more powerful than the Class B. You know. Yeah, yeah. I forgot about that part, but you know that part I found out at the tail end of it. I didn't know that that was the main reason why he did that. I just thought that it was something else, but yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. But that's the choice you make as a man. But some things you don't want to miss out on, especially if you're not ready to jump off the bridge and do that. I don't know if you want to jump in here, EJ. I didn't get to jump into your live the other day because you was waiting for, don't say his name. Let me see if I can remember. I'm gonna test my memory. Um Miami. I think the last person I caught was Miami on your live stream. And I think that's the day you had asked me to jump in, or you was asking for people to jump in, and I wanted to see somebody else jump in because I was at work, and it ended up being Miami, which was good. And I don't know, that's good. He's that's good that he's working extra hard. And I don't know if anybody came on after Miami, but that was the last live stream that I caught with people. I caught another one after that, but that's the one that I remember right now was Miami. I know the last time he was live, that Off Grid said something to me. I didn't get to comment and say hello to Off Grid because of my situation I was into. You miss Minion with you for a while. I guess that's your firstborn. I hope I get it right. Firstborn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's been rocking you. I know. Yeah. But yeah, man. I got a link up if you want to jump in. We haven't rocked out in a while. Um, I haven't seen Tasha Talks Trucking go live in a while, but I can't get on that live stream because I'm working then. So I have a friend that I meet in the morning at 6 a.m. that I used to work with at the store. She goes and takes the bus in the morning. Somebody tried to attack her one morning, so I meet her at the bus stop that's by the store. We meet at the store, and she's actually throwing a party. She threw a party for her grandson's first birthday this weekend. But my time is usually booked in the morning between 4 and 7 before I start work because um, don't get at me about what I'm going to tell you right now. Don't get at me, and don't forget I'm older than you, so you got to respect your elders. But I haven't been able to make it to the 4 o'clock gym session. I haven't been able to make it to the 4 o'clock gym session because I have not been able to wake up. Religiously, I've been getting some good sleep, and I'm waking up. I was waking up before 5. Now I'm waking up about 5:45 and rushing upstairs to start changing to get back down to the store. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Eventually, I'm gonna start getting up at 4 again, but I haven't been able to get up like 3 in the morning like I used to, and I'm trying to get back to it. Um, so that's where I'm at. I gotta pick up my client this morning. Then once I pick up my client and drop my client off, I'll find out if I'm gonna. It's gonna rain today. We're supposed to be going to a storage unit to get my fishing gear out and to redo the storage unit, make more room and make more space. So it's gonna rain today, so we might not do it. We're not sure yet. My phone's is gonna need to be charged in the interim. I got a new radio today that I'm gonna do on my other channel. Well, not a radio, um, a handheld. So that's what's going on. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no doubt. I just threw it out there just because we haven't had the opportunity, and I know you doing what you're doing, and you might be busy, but I just I feel like we haven't got on together in a while, so I just want to throw that on there just in case, because my live always has an option to join with me. I don't do lives by myself no more. I mean, I do, but I leave it open so somebody could jump in that wants to go live or wants to see what it's like. You know, I think that's one of the things that I like to do now is give someone the opportunity to come on. You know, but I'm gonna jump off too around 9 because I gotta go get ready to get my client. One of my boys came down this weekend to help me out with my storage unit. So we hanging. Okay, he's doing his wake and bake. So, he went outside to bake. And right now I'm just chilling. Yeah, so this live should post right up. Anybody that wants to go on and see what me and Shark talked about is welcome to. And hopefully I don't get no negative comments behind it because I had to speak my piece yesterday. I got a little out of character. I said a cuss word yesterday on live. So, it is what it is. Thank you, E. I appreciate you. Thank you for jumping in. And I will subscribe to your channel now because I know where you came from. Yesterday I didn't know where you came from, so I didn't I saw your channel but I didn't get to check it out because of what was going on. Oh, I see you grown and sexy. Oh, 51 subs. I thought that was a birthday thing. But anyway, I will be subscribing with my other channel. Hello, hello. How are you? Yes, definitely welcome, man. Appreciate you. And we're gonna sub back. I think you qualify. Oh, that's a candle. Okay. Oh, so you are big out here with this. Okay. Okay, well, you still grown and sexy, you know. You're still within the age of grown and sexy, you know. I got you by some years. I got you by 10 plus, 10 plus 1, you know. 10 plus 1, you know. Like those nails though, if that's your nails. But today's not Friday, so we're gonna carry on Friday and call it weekend shenanigans, you know. Hey princess, how are you? Wow, thank you, thank you. You're gonna see me in Flames Live eventually, because we do a lot of fishing together. Princess, you left at the right time yesterday. You missed all the fun. I got out of character yesterday, defending a lady, you know. But it is what it is. That's good. I was worried because I thought something happened. Um, me and oh wow, so I like that. E, you into mental health too. Blessings to you. All right, I appreciate you, princess. Okay, think that's it. E, if you don't mind subbing to the Struggler channel, that way I could get back to you and liking and leaving a comment in one of the short videos. Watch like 2 likes and like it. And I just subbed. I'm subbing to your channel now from my other channel. And I'm gonna I got you subbed. You should get a notification shortly. I'm your number one princess. That's what's up. I appreciate you. Uh, Let me put this teacup in the sink. Throw this tea bag away. My back is backing this morning. I don't know where my medication is for my back. I have a bag full of my medication that I gotta find because I put my medication away because I don't like to be dependent on it, and now I need it. Um, Turn the light on in the other room. Um, Someone else just came in. Charles, Riri Charles just came in. I gotta put my thing to charge back now because I had it on last night. Don't think it did what I needed it to do, but my zapper. Gotta charge this zapper back up. Sorry for the close up, everyone, but that's what we do sometimes. Sometimes you gotta get close and hold somebody, you know? All right, everybody. Gotta turn the light on a little bit. Got 6 people in the chat. Respectfully. Oh, man. I think I got back last night after 1 in the morning. Got 6 people in the chat. Speak. Let it be known. Come in and talk to me. You don't got to be a stranger, you know. If you want to jump in live and not show your face, jump in. You know. You don't have to show your face in order to speak your piece. You know, that's one thing about these live streams. People can have a voice and not show their face. Everybody knows that. So we're just gonna put it out there respectfully that, you know, you ain't limited not to be allowed to say something, you know, if that's the case. And like I said, everybody has a right to speak their piece. My phone is bugging out. I'm wondering who's in here. E left, Princess is still here, Shark might still be listening. G-Man might still be listening. Princess is here. She says she might be summoning show support and be out. Oh, she says show some love and support and out. It's going on 9 o'clock shortly. This phone that I go live from is a phone I use to contact my client. So eventually, that shadow's amazing with the boxes. Eventually, I'm gonna log off the stream. Do I have a? Funny, I don't have what I'm looking for in the house. I got it in the car. Yeah, I gotta do my laundry too. Who's in here with me? Which direction am I going with this chat? Because a part of me doing live stream is engaging with my community, engaging with the people that's here. And right now, it's showing me that somebody's not talking to me. 3 people in the chat. Come on, holler at me. Let me know you're here, so I know my time is not in vain right now, and that I need to be here versus not need to be here. Appreciate the support, the silent support, but if nobody's gonna communicate with me, I will be going off the live stream, tending to my business at hand. Okay, Evan, thanks. Appreciate you for chiming in. That you're still here listening and you're doing your thing. You know? Yes, sir. Yeah, there's a guy, a neighbor that lets a homeless cat upstairs into his house. He just let him out. Well, you know. Evan, do you do saltwater flies or mostly freshwater? Because I believe you're. Wow, let me think. You got to be one of 3 places: Scotland, Netherlands, Canada, and I will say England. So one of 4 places. Forgive me for not remembering. You know, I'm always gonna ask you. Yeah, but he's a drinker and a very loud one. Um, very disturbing. This neighbor, and he's actually in my old apartment. And one morning, like around 4 or 5 in the morning, he was just banging and banging and banging because he locked himself out of his apartment. And he woke me up, and I was angry, and I had to go tell him, "Yo, you've been banging for the last 2 hours. What what is it? How has it solved anything? Whereas you're banging for 2 hours and you can't get in." I said, You got to figure out your next move because you're disturbing me and you woke me up and I can't go to sleep now because you keep banging." And I guess he was still, a little hungover or still drunk. And it wasn't until I came out and had to, show some authority that he realized that he hasn't solved anything in 2 hours and the banging is not helping him. He's just getting angry and angry and angry at himself or at the door, whatever he was banging on. And you can't get into that apartment if you don't have a key. There's 2 doors, there's a window, and it's either you leave that window by the door open because you know, you like to drink and you like to lose your keys, or there's a ladder. And you ain't gonna climb up the ladder and be inebriated like the way he was. That doesn't work. And you can't get through the ladder into that window from the side by standing on the side. You can't do it. And that wasn't the first time. He had a couple of other times where, he's just loud. And I don't want to be disturbed. I want my peace. And I don't care who you are. You disturb me, the man in me is gonna come out and let you know, hey, we ain't doing this here, and you're not gonna disturb me or my other neighbor. You got to go and figure something out, you know. But everybody upstairs is disturbing, honestly, and it is what it is. The other one is they kids, but the kids don't respect their father. They don't respect authority, and it is what it is. They're kids. Sometimes you got to realize that, and for me, I just don't want my peace disturbed, and that's the way I am. But you know, grown man, we gonna talk like men for sure. And we had our we had our saying, and that was that. But let me go get something and bring it to the room. Be right back. That's how you going like that? Are you changing? You're gonna either go back out, come back in and get some stuff, or go to storage, one or the other. Figure it out along the way based on the weather. But definitely, I gotta get ready. All right, everybody. Yo, what's that you watching? Yo, what's that you watching? That's gangster. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Evan, man. I like my peace, man. I don't disturb nobody. I don't bother nobody. I don't create no drama with nobody. I want my channel to be peaceful and respectful. I want people to respect the ladies in here, regardless of whatever problems you have. I just want a respectful channel. I want people to feel safe here, you know? I want people to be able to come talk if they have a problem or if they need to address something. They could come here for advice. And there's multiple people with input that could help somebody. You know, for somebody not to understand that, that's been rocking with me for a long time and keep their personal agendas out of my channel, man. For me, that's disrespecting me and who I am and what I stand for. And that's a problem that I had yesterday that was addressed early this morning in this live. And you know, that's the way I get down, man. You know, someone's got to be a real man sometimes and hold the peace down. And YouTube sometimes really needs it with the way people are and the way they disrespect other people as men. You know, some people don't deserve the disrespect that they had in their channel, and has nothing to do with what happened yesterday with those people. It has to do with another channel that happened in. And I'm very passionate about, you know, bullying. There's no need for bullying anybody, and there's no need to bully anybody on the internet, you know. And you know, it is what it is. I've seen it happen with men and with women on YouTube, and it's been in the same circle that we're in. So, you know, I got my voice. I choose to run a non-biased channel. I want it to be peaceful. I want people to be able to come here and feel safe and not have to worry about people bothering them. I like that people hold their agendas elsewhere. If we men and you need a place to talk stuff out, oh, you can talk it out here, but you have to be respectful. You know, I can have one person come on and say his piece, another person come on and say his piece, or they could say it in the chat as long as they're respectful. You know, yeah, and that's how I want it to be. That's how I want to run my channel. You know, but for someone to disrespect me in my channel and not respect what I ask, you know, yeah, there's a freedom of speech. Yeah, I agree with that. We do have freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom of speech to disrespect women in my channel. We're not gonna go there with that. And regardless of what happened or you know the fact of the matter is that my channel is gonna be respectful to women. I'm gonna stand on that, regardless of whether we support that channel or not. But if I can't respect any woman, then who am I as a man to allow somebody to disrespect a woman? When my biggest thing is saying that I want to respect women here. I can't go against what I stand for. I know she's a woman, you know, and even if she's not a woman and she appears to be a woman, we don't know that, but we know she's a woman. So therefore, regardless of the antics, I have to stand 10 toes down on that. And it's my channel, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, everything else, you know, we do what we do, how we do it, and that's that. But that wasn't me. I don't think. But that was me. It was my daughter. Excuse me one second. Yes, I'm glad you agree with me on that because that's something that you know that we gotta. I'm glad to see that you know people see my point, and I don't see why somebody wouldn't see my point. Excuse me one second. I'm just gonna change my, my shorts to my pants because I gotta go get a client, and along with my YouTube channel, I gotta do my side hustle. You know, I couldn't do it while I was out on comp, and now that I'm back to work, I can go ahead and make this extra money, and that's something that I need right now. Extra money because my money's funny and my change is strange. You know, I think I need to change my shirt too because this is my night shirt and my house shirt. I should call it not my night shirt, my house shirt, which is considered my night shirt, but I'll wear it all day when I'm home because it is what it is. Gotta put this shirt back on. I put it on late yesterday, so I gotta do what I do. I don't know who else is in here. Nobody else came in. Yeah, but I don't have to go. I'm gonna go shortly, but like I said, I got the watch time that I need. This live wasn't even about watch time, but I got some good watch time out of it. So I'm just gonna carry on with what I do in the morning because you know I like to multitask, and that's what it is. Just give me one second. Yeah, man. So that's just a little bit of my morning. We getting through it. Um, we're gonna call it a wrap in a few because we gotta make a move. I don't know who else is in here. One more person just jumped in. I want to thank you for being a part of my live stream this morning. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening. Those who listen, it ain't about taking sides. We still want you to support who you want to support. We still want you to have a voice, but we also want to state that people have to respect people's rules in their stream. And I think that's what people forget. They forget that whoever's the host of the stream has their rules. You have to follow their rules. If you choose not to follow the rules, instead of creating a problem in it, just go to another channel. Just like you have a freedom of speech, you have a freedom to go to another channel or get out. But you don't have a right to disrespect somebody's rules in their channel or disrespect anybody. definitely don't have a right to disrespect me because I don't deserve it. So if you feel that's how you feel, c'est la vie. We ain't gonna be down with that. We ain't gonna support that. But everybody have a good day. It's 15 after. I still have time to make it where I gotta make it because I'm not late. But we're gonna do what we do. Good morning. Take care, Evan. I appreciate you. And blessings to everyone that's here, even if you're the person that violated. Good morning to you and blessings to you because that's how we get down. We on some grown man stuff here. So, we gonna wish you the best today and hope that you thought about it last night. Hope that you think more about it today and try to make better choices, around people that supported your channel, all of your channels, and gave you the time of day. And think about what you've done. Think about the mistake that you've made and figure it out. Cause I'm gonna stand on who I am all the time. And I don't owe nobody no apologies. You could believe that. I'll do the same thing again. You can believe that. So have a good day, everybody. Thank you once again. Uh, that's that. Peace out. Thanks.